We're here. We've reached the final day of SEC Media Days, and they saved some of the best for last. Three teams today: Ole Miss, South Carolina, and LSU. And the Ole Miss Rebels essentially came down to 1 4th down from making the SEC championship game. Hugh Freeze and company battling the NCAA this offseason. A lot of uncertainty in Oxford, Mississippi. Here are some of the storylines we're watching. Can the Rebels win the West? They came close last year. They might have won the SEC if they made the title game. They have a lot of NFL talent to replace. Laquan Treadwell, among others. Robert Nkemdiche. They needed to find new guys to put in there. And then, of course, that NCAA investigation continues to hang over Oxford. And then today also marks the return of Will Muschamp as a head coach. The former Auburn defensive coordinator replaces the head ball coach Steve Spurrier. Can he bring the Gamecocks back to the top, or will it be a debacle just like it was at Florida? Here are some of the things we're going to be looking at in South Carolina. Muschamp, of course, back as a head coach. He's going to need to find a quarterback. Who's going to line up under center for the Gamecocks? And can he work his magic on that defense and bring them up to championship standards? And last but not least, the LSU Tigers, perhaps the most talented team in the SEC. But can they put it all together and get over the hump? Is this the last time Les Miles is going to be in Hoover with LSU? Let's take a look at this. Can Brandon Harris take that next step? They haven't had a quarterback in quite a while. Are they really playoff contenders? We thought so last year. They kind of fell off towards the end of the season. And is this Les Miles last season? He almost lost his job, but he's back at least for one more unless he can win the big game. We'll be watching those storylines and more, of course. Stay tuned to CBS 42 at noon, 5, 6, and, of course, our Red Zone special at 10:15 for the final day of SEC Media Days.